In these notes, I'll be going over how to read the periodic table. So this is a periodic table, and this has all of the elements that are known to us right now. There are 118 on this particular periodic table. The one that I have provided for you is not colored in yet, but it still works perfectly fine. So this is my copy, but I'll give you one that is not colored in. If you are doing this remotely, I have given some of you a periodic table. Others, I'll just link one onto class pages for you to use, and then we should be good to go. Okay, so first things first, we should put the title onto our notes. These notes are about the periodic table of elements, and these notes are only going to take maybe 5 or 10 minutes. So we should know that the purpose of the periodic table is to organize all known elements. And each element has its own spot in the periodic table, and I call those cards. So each element has its own card. So when we look at the periodic table, each individual square is like a card. I guess they're more like rectangles, but each one is for an individual element. On your paper, kind of in the center of your page, I want you to draw a large rectangle, which is going to represent that element card. So make sure you draw it really big. Okay, this is the last thing in our notes, so it's fine if it completely takes up a whole page. So on the card, there is certain information. I'm going to draw the card for oxygen. In the upper left-hand corner, there's a number 8. In the middle of the card, there's a big O. Then the word oxygen is underneath that. And then there is a number. And for oxygen, the number is 15.999. So each of the things on this card tells us different information about oxygen. The 8 here is the atomic number. That tells us its location on the periodic table and the number of protons. This large letter on the card is the atomic symbol. And that is a 1 or 2 letter abbreviated name. Then we have the element's common name. For oxygen, the atomic symbol matches the common name, but for an element like gold, the common name says gold, but the atomic symbol is AU, so they don't always match. And then the last thing on this card is what's called the atomic mass. So atoms have their own special unit of measurement for mass. We can think of this as the mass of a single atom of that element. So if we could get one single oxygen atom, that's how much it would weigh in that special unit for atoms. So I'm just going to take another color. On my camera, this actually might show up as the same, but we'll try. So I'm underlining the title of my notes. I'm also going to underline each of these parts of the element card. And then that's really it for the notes. Now you can go through here and try this periodic table spelling activity. And if you have any trouble, you can just email me.